So, I just quit my job to pursue professional pickleball in arguably one of the hardest places to do it, the Silicon Valley. My name is Daniel, aka DB Pickleball, aka Pickleball's quad father. A story for another video. And in the year 2024, I'll be seeing how well I can do in the pro scene. I know there are a lot of people who want to do exactly what I'm doing, but have not yet taken the plunge. So I'm here to be your guinea pig and see how well I can do. Let's dive in. I started playing pickleball in the summer of 2021, still the peak of the pandemic, right as it was getting super popular. I've always been the type that enjoys competition. I used to play basketball around like 3 hours a night, or play pickup at the local gym. But with all the nets taken down and not really being able to interact with people, I was really struggling to fill that competitive void. But pickleball essentially was my saving grace, was able to use that as that outlet to really start competing again and play a sport that was honestly super fun. About a year in, I was already thinking about how I could be pursuing pickleball full time. But the biggest hurdle was the fact that I was still a 4-0. And I know others have started to do really well in the content side of things. Shout out to the Pickleball Studio, Pickleball Will, Davis Pickleball, Shay Underwood. Those guys are doing really awesome things in the pickleball community. And I too want to be, I guess, part of that creator side of things. But I think my real focus in the next year and moving forward is really going to be to make my mark as a professional player in either the PPA or APP or kind of just any one of those two tours. I would love to be a player that everyone knows. And in the last year and a half or so, I'm moving on from that 4-0 level. I've really been putting work into my game. I'm now at a 5.52 duper and recently medaled in the 5-0 men's doubles bracket at PPA finals in San Clemente. So hopefully that's a step in the right direction to pursue this professional endeavor. The plan is to take all of 2024 to assess if this is a possibility for me. I'll have a checkpoint maybe every 3 months or so just to see how I'm doing. Essentially thinking about 1 to 2 tournaments a month. I don't have any sponsors paying my way yet. That's fingers crossed. So I'm really taking a bet on myself to make all this happen. And not gonna lie, that is probably the scariest thing to think about. I'm married, I have a mortgage, so I kind of always have that on the back of my mind, the responsibility to make sure that I am providing for my family. I do have my wife's blessing, I do have my family's blessing, so I'm honestly super encouraged and loved and blessed to be able to pursue this dream that I do have. And honestly, that's all the more motivation to make sure that I do succeed. However, at the end of the day, if I don't do well, or fingers crossed that I do well, it's going to be one hell of a story. It was really one of those things, I just turned 29. I know it's a little bit late to start thinking about pursuing a professional sport, but I really didn't want to go 10, 20 years down the line and think, wow, I really wish that I pursued this. So, taking a bet on myself, I'm really going to be diving in and hoping for the best. The plan is to play as many tournaments as possible. I think I mentioned probably 1 to 2 tournaments a month, honestly, as much as I can afford. Hopefully along the way I'm able to pick up some sponsors, meet a lot of new people, and make this entire thing a little less stressful and just enjoy the process of really diving in. Hashtag Mamba mentality. I'm gonna make sure I outwork everyone else. I know I'm probably not the most skilled player out there, but I do have a really strong work ethic, fingers crossed. I also have, again, luckily the support of my amazing wife, my family and friends. So honestly, no turning back now. And if y'all want to follow this journey, drop a like, subscribe. Let's freaking go. Quad Father out.